Hey, it's fruit time with Linda. And we've got a Papple.
Papple.
I've never had one of these. I saw it and I had to have it.
Pear crossed with an apple?
No, it's a Nashi pear, Asian pear, crossed with a European pear, a red William Bartlett pear.
Why is it called a Papple then? Makes you think it's a pear crossed with an apple.
I wish it was a pear crossed with a pineapple.
Ew.
But
it kind of does look like a Nashi with the dots all over it. Same texture.
Unfortunately, they're both kind of ugly, but I thought I'd compare a Nashi to a Papple and see what we're working with. This one's an Australian green Nashi. They've got a similar texture.
Very much the same texture.
So you can see where it has probably more in common with the Nashi than with the European pear.
I don't like William Bartlett pears.
I don't really know what that is.
It's like a Papple pear, but not as good.
Okay.
It's like the powdery pear.
Oh well, anyway.
This smells a lot stronger than this. Like, smells sweeter.
Should we try the Papple first or the Nashi first?
Eat the Nashi first, because this one's going to be sweeter.
Which one were you sniffing? That one.
I sniffed all of them.
Yeah, I know.
You're going to have all my germs.
Linda's a sniffer. That's nice.
That's a nice Nashi pear.
When I was a kid, I loved Nashis. Although I called them Nashis. But Linda informs me they're called Nashis.
That's just what I call them. You can call them whatever you like.
This one's nice.
Although I like them, or I don't mind them when I eat them, I never buy them.
It's because they're pretty expensive. These are both $7.90 per kilo.
Yeah, but I guess I just don't love them. They're not really my kind of fruit.
This one Nashi is $1.50. And then this one's more like $1 because of the weight difference.
It's a very watery, refreshing type of fruit.
They're juicy. Interesting texture, like they're sort of crunchy but juicy, watery. Kind of like watermelon, but hard, like a more dense watermelon.
Not as good.
Not as good as a watermelon, but interesting.
I love watermelon. Maybe that's why I never buy this, because I'm like, well, I'd rather buy watermelon.
Papple time. I've got the sticker. Papple. It's just a fun word to say.
Oh, that's interesting. That's definitely sweet.
Whoa.
It's a very interesting flavour.
The initial bite is full on, but what is that flavour? It really fills your senses with like...
It's fragrant.
Yeah, like a perfume, but a very fruity perfume. But what fruit?
I don't know. It's sweet. It's strange. Well, maybe that's where the William Bartlett pear comes in, because it does kind of smell like that.
But full on, when you first bite into it, it's extra strong. Like it's one of the strongest fruits.
Yeah, that's what that smells like. That smells like the pear. Interesting.
It's funny, when you bite into it, it hits you with a lot of flavour, but then it really tones down the more you chew it. And then it just...
Never had anything like it. Worth trying.
I don't know if I like that initial taste, like it's too full on. And then I think the back end taste is a little bit like, the texture's not as good and it's a bit bitter. The texture's not as good as a Nashi.
I feel like they're much of a muchness.
No, there's like a bitterness on the end. Like it's got a dry bitterness left over in my mouth once I finish that mouthful. It's interesting though, like very interesting to try once, but maybe never again.
Some people might really like it. It's not bad. It's definitely like a tropical fruit vibe thing.
Would you put it on a platter with like cheese or something like that?
No. No.
Like you couldn't put it in a fruit salad or anything. It would overwhelm everything else.
Just eat it the way it is.
I'm just trying to figure out what that initial flavour hit is. It's so weird.
It's just like ripe pear flavour or smell. It's a very ripe smell. Like overripe apple smell. A little bit like a Fuji smell because it's like really sweet.
I'm more comfy with the Nashi or the Nashi. It's got that comfort to me as something I ate as a kid. But yeah, very interesting.
Worth trying sometime.
If you see that and you don't know what it is, it's a Papple.
Get one. It's worth trying.
Halfway between a Nashi and a William Bartlett pear. An Asian pear and a European pear. But yes, a very full-on flavour. Very ripe flavour. Initially.
It's probably too sweet for me. I'd still pass it though. 6 out of 10.
5 for me. But you can find that at Woolworths in South Australia at the moment.
This one's a bit better. But like I said, it's never been a favourite for me, so 6.5 out of 10.
That can have a 7. Okay. See ya.